The National Youth Development Agency launched a 2.5 billion National Youth Fund to tackle unemployment. The announcement was made at a Youth Investment Indaba in Johannesburg. The event hosted under the theme, The Road to a National Youth Fund, aimed to foster a dialogue, innovation and collaboration aimed at breaking down barriers that limit young people's full participation in the South African economy. Joining us now, Steve Letsike, the Deputy Minister of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities. Deputy Minister, thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. We do appreciate it. I think if we talk about, youth unemployment, it is still one of the bugbears that South Africa, is dealing with. How does this fund, or how will this fund assist in dealing with this pressing issue that young people still continue to face?
Griselda, good morning to you and to the viewers of SABC. Indeed, this proposed fund will assist us to deal with the crisis that we have. We do have about 62%, of unemployment rate amongst the young people in the country. Mm-hmm. And really, if at all we look at the approach of, the fund itself, in curbing unemployment, but also in boosting our economy. You can imagine that our economy is at 0.6%. It's growing at a very snail pace. And if we actually then say we want to grow it, it's by creating jobs, it's by creating opportunities for our economy to thrive. So it really will respond to the needs of entrepreneurships. It will speak about innovation, but also self-reliance that we want to see South Africans engaging in resolving some of the social and structural barriers.
Let's talk about how these funds, or where these funds will be channeled to. Because you speak about entrepreneurship, Deputy Minister, but of course, the fund itself needs to target specific areas or specific areas where young people feel, would be able to assist them when we look at the job market, or even gaining access to some kind of employment, or to assist them in whatever entrepreneurial skills that they have.
Listen, young people are involved in many sectors, and we are seeing a growing number of young people who are creators. And I think some of the issues that we are looking at, what are some of the challenges young people are experiencing? This is access to finance issues. You've got young people who need to acquire additional skills to manage their own business. But much more, it's really about how young people can penetrate really the issue around formal markets for their businesses to thrive. When we were at the inaugural launch yesterday, we met various young people who are manufacturing, who are producing, who are holding these businesses in fashion, in various industries, including in mining sector and clothing sectors and so forth. But the issue here is the market, and we really want to make sure that when young people are getting the right kind of support, equipments, the right kind of support in terms of access to markets, where they can even export some of their products beyond just our own borders, so that they tap into that market. So this kind of a tailored financial intention, it's actually elevating what currently NYDA has been doing. NYDA's grants are up to 250. Now you need to then realize the businesses of young people need to grow. They don't need just about 50,000 or so. They need more than that. And the proposed approach of this fund, will go up to about 2 million. There are various other funds in the country. You can imagine whether it's National Empowerment Fund, Women Empowerment Fund, and all of those things. But we are really then tapping to address the crisis of young people in a way that can lift the economy, but also their participation. And really it's to look at impactful ecosystem for youth enterprise development as well.
Yeah, but also ensuring, Deputy Minister, that these funds are directed at, deserving entrepreneurs, and that, those who really need these funds, have access to it. And it's not only those perhaps who might be connected who would only get access to these funds. That's very important to ensure that the money is used appropriately.
I think we have to appreciate that, we have professionals in the country, and I want us to give value and see that how you put capacity and how you invest in it. It's really to ensure that you follow, you comply, you make sure you diversify, but you also expand these opportunities. In the way we work in the country, it's across the country. You have to reach young people in the rural areas. You have to reach diverse young people, young women with disability, queer young people. It's all of them. We have a brilliant cohort of young people in the country, but we also are investing in capacity. And I really want to appreciate professionals in South Africa that builds on the capacity and the ethic of our approach in that. And I want us to realize that more than just the challenges that we faced across various sectors, but that's not the intention of this approach of a fund. We will ensure part of our midterm development strategy as a country is to strengthen the capacity and ethical approach in the way we deliver work as government, but also all the stakeholders that are involved. And our role as a department and as a ministry is to play this oversight that institutions such as NYDA as an agency must deliver adequate, compliant, and as well as a capacity that respond to ethical way of delivering work. And I think we need to trust that ability.
Deputy Minister, thank you very much indeed. At least we do have some insight now on how this fund will work, and certainly that 2.5 billion National Youth Fund to tackle unemployment in particular when it comes to young people is certainly welcome. All right, Steve Letsike, the Deputy Minister of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities. Thank you very much indeed for your time.